Doing your keyword research for your Google Ads campaign is one of the most crucial steps in running a successful campaign for your business. In this video, I'm simply going to walk you through some of the ways that we use in our agency to find really high quality keywords that you can target in ads to help get you in front of customers who are looking to buy your services. So let's jump right into it. First place that I find keywords is actually the Google Ads Keyword Planner. This is completely free. Essentially, all you have to do is jump over to the tools side here, click on Keyword Planner, and then you'll be given these two options, which is to discover new keywords or to get search volume and forecasts. Now, the search volume and forecast is essentially if you already have a list of keywords that you want to use. But if you're trying to find keywords to target, I like to go straight to the discover new keywords. Now, obviously, this is going to give you two options here, which is to enter some sort of seed keyword or some root keyword or a website. Now, what I find one of the best strategies to do here is a few different options. One is find the service that you're looking for. So let's take an example. Let's say you are a plumber in Toronto, right? Do a Google search yourself, find the top company, take a copy of their website, and come back to Google Ads here and drop it in. And then you could say that you're a plumbing company. What this will do is it'll help filter down keywords based on the rankings essentially of that website already. So what you'll see here right away, just with these two options, is you start to narrow down keywords that are local to that business. Now, what you want, because in this case, you're probably going to be doing this for a local business or whatever the services that you're targeting. If this is a service business account, you want to filter obviously by near me searches. You want to look for anybody who is basically clearly looking for a service in their area. So this is a great list already that you can scroll through. You can even filter here by total search volume. We're looking at all of Canada, but what I can do obviously is bring this down into Toronto because that's where we want it to filter by and see just how much volume each of these keywords has. So this is a really great way to find really juicy keywords for local businesses. Another thing you can do obviously is you can just remove the website altogether and enter a few other related keywords, say plumbing repair, Toronto, along those lines. Hit get results. And what you'll see now is a little bit more refined list. It might include the location, but once again, very much so specific keywords for that business in that area. I find the Keyword Planner is probably one of the best tools because it gives you that full year report. So you can see the volume annually to see kind of low seasons and high seasons for each of those keywords. It's a really, really great way to do it. You can also continue by, narrowing in on the services. So let's say you want it to do like drain cleaning in Toronto. In this case, once again, we'll go down to the top result, organic, come over here, drop it into drain cleaning. Drop in the URL. And now you have another list here for keywords related to that service, which is really, really great. The next place I would go to if you're looking to do keyword research and you want to start grouping these keywords based on the theme is really easy. First, you could essentially just come here and export all of these keywords. Then you could bring them over to a tool like ChatGPT, drop them into ChatGPT and say, group these keywords by theme for a Google Ads campaign. In fact, I'll do that right now here for you. Okay, so what we've done here is we've gone into ChatGPT and we've basically just taken the list that Google has given us and we've asked it to group them into separate ad groups. You can get as specific as you want here, say remove things like competitor names or whatever else. And ChatGPT or Gemini, whatever tool you use, will end up giving you a pretty sweet result here. It'll group all of these keywords for you and is essentially the starting point for your campaign structure within your Google Ads account. It's one of the best ways that you can find good keywords for your account. Once this does this and it provides you a list and a group, you can then ask it to find semantically related keywords, basically keywords that are similar to, and right away you've already are 10 steps ahead of your competition in terms of structuring your Google Ads campaign and doing the research for your keywords. Another couple quick areas that you can find really good keywords is actually in your own Google Search Console report. So the best thing to do is jump into Search Console like this. Hopefully you have this set up already. And if you go into the Performance tab, you'll see your total clicks and total impressions, and you can filter back as far as you can. So 16 months in this case. Now you'll see my website doesn't have all that much traffic, but we can get an idea of how much volume that we're getting here. Now, what we can do is we can drop down into the keywords or the queries, and we can filter by impressions, and we can see the keywords that our website is already ranking for that have the most search volume. And if I was a plumber, obviously these would be plumbing related keywords, and you'd be able to get another good idea of keywords that you can use for your Google Ads campaign. Lastly, another kind of hidden gem that I like to use is a tool called SEMrush or SEMrush, however you want to pronounce it. What you would do is you can come into the just like the main domain, just like we did before with our Router Plumbing. We can copy it. We can come on over here into SEMrush, and we can drop that keyword or that website right into the analysis tool. And then what we can look at is their organic traffic, and we can click on it, and we can see, which they have a ton of it, a giant list of keywords that they're ranking for organically. And then all you have to do is just filter by whatever area or whatever service you're looking for. So we mentioned drain cleaning. So I could just type in the keyword drain, and you're going to see a bunch of keywords that they are ranking for and that they're getting traffic from, that clearly if they're targeting, they want for, a juicy revenue generating keyword. So this is really great. Another good thing you can do here is drop in the near me, and you can find all of the near me keywords that they rank for. And it's a really killer way, if you don't have any data on your business, to find really good keywords for your Google Ads campaign. Once again, bring that back into ChatGPT, and you can start grouping them together. It's already provided me a list of how to do it. You could take this another step further and use this to help you create your ad copy, your headlines, your descriptions. Just make sure that you're theming things super tightly when you set it up. And these are some of the easiest ways I find to do Google Ads keyword research. Once your campaigns are running, you can jump into your search terms report and see what you're matching to and go further down the rabbit hole of keywords. But with Google, things perform best with the most amount of data. So you're off in a good position to go. So hopefully, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them below, and I'd be happy to help you out.